Hello, this is Danny Green. Thanks so much for joining me for the very first session of the One and Done Weight Release Program. You have met me for a discovery call and a free get to know you call. We've gone through some questions on starting the conversation about your health lifestyle. So One and Done Weight Release, if you're just previewing the program by watching these videos, is about daily self-care, meditation, movement, better food on time. So with One and Done Weight Release, you will create a doable, repeatable, and improving My Healthy Plan moment by moment and day by day. Your subconscious mind just needs a plan. So once you are accustomed to thinking in this way, you can jot down a quick plan for the day on a piece of paper or just keep it in mind, and you'll go through your day with much more peace and feeling more settled about your health lifestyle when you accomplish My Healthy Plan. You have gone through a 21 question weight release assessment. And I want to remind you that at the end of the program, we're going to do that same assessment. And every single client who has taken this program has had a better score, which means they have improved many things about their health lifestyle. I think most important to me about this program is that we all love ourselves as we are now, in the present moment, and every day for the rest of our lives. In the program, you'll be going through using the tool of a daily writing calendar. You'll be writing down positive statements on a life-giving journal note. We'll be going through the One and Done Stop and Win mantras. Like I said, you'll be creating My Healthy Plan. You have food lists that you'll be going through and writing down foods that you're used to eating, that you know about, that are a part of your normal health lifestyle, that you're comfortable with, because this program is doable. We don't have to purchase any specialty foods at all. We just go with what's super doable. That's a better plan than one we've done before. Toward the end, you'll find a I Think My Body meditation, suggested tapping script. I have a Love, Light, Power, and Wisdom meditation that I think you'll benefit from, and much, much more. And of course, the program includes 6 one-on-one sessions of hypnosis. Hypnosis, just slowing down, thinking deeply, and coming up with truths that are deeply true and important for you as you continue to grow and change and evolve. The One and Done writing calendar has journal prompts for each day of the month. So you simply check what date it is and go to that prompt. And I have targeted questions that ask the question of, why do I do this for my health or well-being? And then you can write down positive statements of why you choose a healthy lifestyle. However, depending on the day, it might be that you don't want to choose, make those choices today. You feel limited to make those choices, or those choices are challenging, or simply don't want to do them. And so when that comes up, I suggest you actually take out a piece of scratch paper and write down all those life-draining feelings that you have that aren't very empowering. And then at the end of your journal time, you just rip that paper up and throw it away, telling your brain and body that those things aren't true for you. What's true for you is the positive statements that you have recorded in your journal for that day. The next resource in your binder is a list of the One and Done Win and Stop mantras that you can use. Now, I have taken this page, and I give you an extra one, so you can do this too. But I've taped mine into the inside of a cupboard right where I make my coffee in the morning. So as my coffee's brewing, I just open up the cupboard and just read through some of the reminders of the different things that we can turn to and tell ourselves throughout the day to make the better health choices that we would like to make, because that's why we're here in this program, is to improve those things. So self-control is I think, one of the most difficult things that we have to encounter on this planet, and that is because self-control seems hard. There's sometimes where we feel compelled to do or to eat or to drink something. When I wrote the program, I looked up the word compulsive, and the example that they give in the dictionary is compulsive eating. And I thought it was so interesting because it just reminds me that we're all in this together. We have to eat every day, and compulsive eating is part of the human experience. And I really trust that this program will have the tools that you need and the healing that you need to have more self-regulation, really dealing with the emotions that come up, and the reasons they come up and what to do about them. The survival brain in the back of our head back here has to do with reducing pain and increasing pleasure. And that's why we turn to these outside sources of help, like food and drink and behavior, is we're trying to naturally reduce pain and increase pleasure. So I just want to remind you that we're all in the same boat together. One of the resources in your notebook is the Map of Consciousness with David Hawkins. So David Hawkins, in the book Power versus Force, outlines how he used muscle testing, which is the yes or no response of our body, to evaluate the energetic frequencies of emotions. And so the bottom emotion on his chart that has the lowest frequency is shame. So even to say that word, can't you just feel that word in your body, kind of in your stomach or in your heart? You can feel how that word is just life draining. So on this chart, there's a list of emotions, and any emotion under 200 is life draining. And we really want to move ahead. We want healing for those emotions so that we can move into the emotions that are listed on the chart that are 200 and above. And those are life-giving. We really want to live our lives with emotions that are life-giving so we feel strong and empowered throughout our day. So in the emotions session, we will be using the tool of the emotion code. So what I'm going to do is, using muscle testing, discern what emotions that you're currently feeling toward, food, drink, or behavior that are life draining. We'll remove those energetically, and you'll create a mind movie to actually put in emotions in that area of your body that you'd rather have. And that is a process that we primarily use in the emotion session of One and Done weight release. Another resource that you have in your binder is a Altitudes of Development, which was created by Ken Wilber and the Integral Theory. And so this altitude of development is for specific people and cultures. And so when I came across this resource, I noted that the very top level of development is unconditional love for all, and that people would be really wise, like sages. I mean, wouldn't that be great if there were a lot more wise, sage, loving, unconditionally loving people in the world? And this chart just shows us there's room for improvement as we move up to the different levels of development as we evolve toward love. I worked for a church for 14 years, and the traditional level of development is outlined there, and you can see it. So one of the goals in this is to love everyone at every level of development that they appear, and live a life of love. So I think that's a super great resource. So in the emotions session, you will have a pre-session journal sheet. In this session, I want you to list the doable and challenging aspects of your health journey from 6 a.m. to noon. So I've broken up the 24-hour period into 6-hour sessions. And so we're going to be addressing these periods in the first 4 sessions of One and Done Weight Release. So you'll be completing that journal sheet. And then I have another pre-session journal sheet, which is just going to outline some of the issues that you might become aware of in your life. We'll be talking about what 3 emotions compel you to overeat or overdrink. What emotions relating to food or drink did you experience as a child? What are recent emotions you've experienced relating to food and drink? And exercise. What are some of the painful experiences of compelled eating or drinking? But then I just want to remind you that emotions are just emotions. There's no judgment here. And you're going to have a moment to think about what non-judgment feels like, because it's really important to me that you do not feel judged in any way. All right. And then after our hypnosis session, you'll have a post-session journal sheet that you'll be doing. All right. Well, that's everything I wanted to explain to you about what's in your binder for the emotion session for One and Done Weight Release. I look forward to our one-on-one session. And to you, I say namaste. The divine in me celebrates the divine in you. We'll see you soon.